Hi, do you suffer from nightmares or night terrors? I certainly suffer from something. I don't even know that it's like a diagnosed night terror, but I definitely wake up screaming, yelling at people. I tend to be an angry sleeper, but I wake up screaming, yelling. I have nightmares and they tend to kind of like infiltrate my full body, and it makes me react physically and vocally in the middle of the night. Is that a night terror? If you know, please comment below. But today I thought that it would be interesting to kind of relate our self-defense to another movie based off of what I did last week. I thought it was very interesting to find out the Scream movies were also based on true crime. And today I want to talk about a movie that is based on true crime that was surprising to me. I know that it's not necessarily related specifically to the self-defense that we're learning today, which is the reverse grip. Thank you, Green Martial Arts, for helping us with that. But I do think that any type of true crime and any type of self-defense that we can have in the back of our minds and practice can really, really help us feel stronger as individuals and be more prepared for anything that could potentially happen to us. Please hope and pray that that never ever happens to us, but it's best to have all of our weapons in our pockets, and so Green Martial Arts is great to help us learn these. But let's get on to our true crime story of today. So as I explained before, I definitely kind of suffer from nightmares that will make me like physically jolt or scream or vocalize. And I found it very interesting to find out today that the story of Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger is actually based on true crime. So pretty interesting. That movie terrified me when I was younger, and I definitely gave me nightmares, and the idea that your nightmares could come true or actually affect you is pretty terrifying. And I know that we can't necessarily defend ourselves in our dreams, but maybe if we're building a stronger foundation within ourselves by practicing self-defense, even mentally, we can kind of prepare ourselves for even our nightmares. And so Freddy Krueger is based on a story that Wes Craven's the director read about in the New York Times. And the New York Times published in the 1970s a story about a family from the Cambodian killing fields. And they were able to escape the killing fields and come to the US. But their son had these recurring nightmares, and these nightmares made him stay up for days and days and days at a time. He just wasn't sleeping. He wouldn't sleep because his nightmares wouldn't go away, which, I can only imagine how delirious that would make you beyond. Well, he ended up waking up his family one night screaming in his dreams, and they came to him and found out that he had passed away mysteriously in his sleep. Well, this happened to be a story that didn't only happen to this one boy. It actually had happened to several people who had these recurring nightmares of dying or having these terrible things happen in their sleep, and they were scared of sleeping, and then they ended up actually dying in their sleep, which is awful and terrible. And again, I know that we don't have the tools to actually defend ourselves from our sleep, but I feel like if we're strengthening our minds and our bodies and just like feeling more secure in ourselves, that this self-defense could actually help us kind of strengthen our minds and maybe prepare us for our sleep. And it would be great to have this so ingrained in our souls that when we are sleeping, we automatically go to our self-defense. So here we go with the reverse grip with Green Martial Arts. Hope you enjoy it. Hi, we are here with Green Martial Arts doing more self-defense, and we are going to be learning what, Zach?
Reverse grip. So, double wrist grab, reverse grip. So someone grabs you here. A lot of times this is like, unfortunately, someone you know grabs you here and is trying to muscle you around the room. And it's a little scary and intimidating. So we're gonna learn how to deal with that today. All right, so this is a really good technique. Again, there's not a lot that you can do as a lady except go towards the thumbs. Okay, so when I'm here, right, he's holding strong. If I try to go up this way, it's getting worse. If I try to go towards him, he's strong there. If I pull down, it's like a trap door. So, arms are here, elbows drop, hands fly down, these come over. Now what I like to do when I do this one is add a little to his ears at the same time, right? So real life, right? That's just gonna discombobulate him for just a second.
So you're actually hitting the ears.
I'm actually clapping his ears. In real life, it'd look like this. Boom.
Oh,
It's
boy.
very unpleasant. No, it's not gonna make his eardrums explode or something crazy like that. But it is going to disorient you a lot. It's like getting a flashbang grenade, right? So, as it's coming, boom, and I come back over the top. And again, we can go there, or boom, right there. Either one works. After I get this part, I'm gonna grab behind the head anyways. Why not? And we're gonna go right back to those knees that we learned in our previous video. And again, spin, throw your knee, throw your knee, throw your knee, spin, throw your knee, throw your knee.
So you're grabbing me like this, and I'm tossing you down like that,
Yep.
right? And then,
Yeah.
put it on.
Wonder Woman clap.
But always, the stance is always, I have to remember.
Stance is always important, yeah. So I'm kind of I never step, when I do these things, I don't step away as much as I'm stepping in
Step in.
to find my way there.
Okay.
And then again, once I've done that, boom, don't stay here. Get a stronger grip.
Right. Okay, let's try it. So this, and it's step in,
In and down.
grab, and then is this the right grab?
That is the right grip. Make
Okay,
sure you're
and-
holding the back of his head as tight
Oh,
as you can,
okay.
okay? Because that's going to keep him from standing up.
And then,
Boom, 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 spin. There you go.
yeah, okay. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. For those of you that stick around, I appreciate you so much. I know that I've kind of been on a hiatus, jumping on and off. Life has been crazy. I'm working 3 jobs and I don't even know why I'm doing this to myself. But I still wanted to kind of keep going with all of this. Zach has given me so many great tools. So if you appreciate this, if you're learning anything from this, if there's something that you're not learning that you would like to learn, or if there's something that you enjoyed, I'd love to hear you comment below. Thank you so much. Comment, subscribe, all of that helps me. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Bye.